Luckily, it takes a second to go live.
Okay, alright.
By the time it actually went live, we were
Yeah, I think it's great.
No, they don't really need to go for it. Yeah, I think they're fine. That's just
Thank you, Kate, for that beautiful piece. And welcome everybody to New Thought Center of Hawaii. We're here in Kealakekua on our beautiful Lanai, our Sunday service. Welcome everyone in the room and also online. We usually start with a meditation. Or no, we're going to start with, a reading this morning. Leah's going to read something from Science of Mind.
Good morning. We aren't on. Thanks, Kai. Good morning. There we go. Good morning. Good morning. Am I on? Good morning and aloha, everyone. Wonderful to see your bright and shining faces and have your gorgeous energy here. When two or more are gathered, it's always a beautiful thing when our souls and hearts and minds and bodies connect. The gift of restful sleep. Good night, stars. Good night, air. Good night, noises everywhere. Written by Margaret Wise Brown. Good night, Moon. It's a wonderful book if you know about it. If you don't, pick one up, and if you have a grandchild or a niece or nephew, and perfect reading for evening. We should not go to bed at night until we have cleared our mind of every animosity. Love is the greatest healing agent on earth, and in my opinion, in the universe. For our body as well as for our affairs. That's written by Ernest Holmes, Science of Mind. I have a note on my nightstand inspired by a practice from Wayne Dyer. It says, use the most important 5 minutes of your day. Each night when we go to sleep, we have the opportunity to feed our subconscious mind with the thoughts we want to reinforce. We can refuse to dwell on anything we do not want to magnify, such as our worries and fears. Instead, before sleep, we can program our subconscious mind, the mind that is the one with the Creator, with the litany of what we want to manifest in our lives. What do we want to process for the next 8 hours? What seeds do we want to plant? What dreams do we want to manifest? How can we best nourish our souls? I often recite positive affirmations. I am peaceful. I am content. I am healthy. I am filled with love. Good things are happening now. Tomorrow will be an amazing day. This powerful 5-minute practice can be part of a bedtime ritual that sets up the profound gift of restful sleep. In sleep rituals, sleep expert Jennifer Williamson shares, sleep is a time to heal, a time of peace, a time when every heavy thing from your day falls away so you can rest your body and recharge your soul. Use your last waking moments of the day to plant the seeds of joy, gratitude, peace, and possibility. Plant beauty before bed and nourish the garden of spirit. Today's affirmation, I'm going to read it first and then we can read it together. I'll break it up. At bedtime, I use my thoughts to come into greater alignment with the divine. I plant seeds of peace and positivity. At bedtime, I use my thoughts to come into greater alignment with the divine. At bedtime, I use my thoughts to come into greater alignment with the divine. I plant words of peace and possibility. I plant seeds of peace and possibility. Thank you. Oh, do we want to do it again?
Yeah.
The last line, okay. Get my coordination here. I plant seeds of peace and possibility. Thank you and good morning.
That was lovely. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know, it's, we have seasons in Hawaii. They're not always as recognizable as they are like on the mainland or somewhere else. But I think the fall time is where we start turning inwards a little bit. And maybe when we are sleeping or wake up at 3 a.m. We're thinking like all these, thoughts, and that's a good reminder for us. Thank you. Very inspirational. Okay, so on that note, let's take a moment to breathe. A few moments. I'll ring the bell. Put our feet on the ground. Silence our phones. If we haven't done so already, I think I did mine. Take a yes. Connect to the earth. Connect to the ocean. Connect to the sky. And keep breathing. That was lovely. Thank you. I will be introducing Kate Moody. She's been providing a wonderful ambiance for us today. Thank you so much for your. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, good morning. And sorry, that took me in a bit of a mood there. So do we have anybody moving? I don't see any new faces. Do we have anybody? Yeah, please, would you mind introducing yourself?
I'm Wally. I'm Kate's friend. I live over Hillside in Tahoe.
How about, sorry.
Can you say it again?
Sorry.
Did it turn on?
I'm Wally. Can you hear me?
I heard, hold the button down longer.
Oh, I wasn't holding it at all.
Well,
No,
yeah,
it just-
it should be on. So,
Hit the button.
I'm Wally.
there you go.
Again. And hi, everybody. I live in Tahoe on Hillside. I'm a long-time friend of Kate's.
Thank you. Anybody else here for the first time?
Yes, yeah. I guess I'm new too. That's gotta be one of the favorite things of being a visitor.
Right.
Hi, my name is Sol. I just moved from Montana in August and spent my first 6 weeks in Bahia and adored walking to the ocean for sunrise every morning. Very beautiful. And just last week moved to Oceanside Glen house sitting for a couple of months. So yeah, and then I met Harry Jim at the Kahuna in Bahia who recommended coming here. So I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you for sharing. Hopefully this.
No.
So now we're going to do something that we call miracles and ordinaries. Is this something that you're welcome to come up and share with the rest of the group here? Anything that's happened to you recently or that's been on your mind that was kind of like, wow, that was really cool, that happened to me, and maybe you want to share it, or just something small. It could be, anything that you feel like. Anybody want to come up? Okay, great. And say your name, please.
Karen.
Karen.
Karen. Yeah, this morning when I was driving here from way down Airport Inn, like I was just so awed by the mountain and everything really clear and just the beauty of where I live. And I just really appreciated my sight, my vision. And I just thought, wow, it's just amazing that I can see all this beauty. So, yeah, I just really appreciated that.
Thank you, Karen. Anybody else have something to share? Tasha.
Well, when Cindy said small, I have this perfect, really tiny miracle. It's a gecko. It's a really small gecko. It's not even as big as some cockroaches. But in late May, we had to have our beloved cat euthanized, and we were grieving. We still are a little bit, but one of the special times we shared with our cat was that she liked to come out onto our little meditation porch, and so we called her our temple cat. And about a month after she used up her 9th life, we noticed this tiny gecko. And we didn't think its chances of survival were very high, but it seemed to, we live on that meditation porch. It would come, particularly it was attracted to the candle, maybe it kind of got warm there or something on the outside, had a votive candle with a glass holder. And anyway, so now we're already in September. It did have a little mishap, and one morning it didn't have its tail anymore, but with geckos, they can grow a new one. So its new tail has grown out nicely, and it's just, we decided we should name it. So our very small miracle is a gecko named Mo that allows us to channel some of our love that was part of our relationship with our cat. Now we channel some of that towards little Mo.
Good morning, I'm Jamie. I just took a trip real quick, short. It was family business to Oregon. And I had Ubered after an 11-hour flight, no sleep, red eye. I wasn't really a sharp attack, if you will. And my brother and my sister and I would be meeting at the bank. And he goes, I noticed there's no car. I said, what car? And he goes, well, my girlfriend and I carpool to work, so you guys could use the car. Oh, I didn't realize. So he said, well, I'm going to go back to work after the banking was finished. I'm so excited. That's the miracle that got done. So that's complete. And that's an estate fund for our father. And then after that, he drove to work and he's like, all right, you can drive the stick, right? I didn't admit that it's been a while, like maybe 20 years. I said, yes, I can drive the stick. So we left him at work, and I had my god dog and my sister in the truck. I said, you know what, I'm going to take the back roads for a little bit, kind of make sure that I can remember how to do this. So the miracle was that I did remember how to clutch and shift. I didn't stall the truck. And then we were going to take the dog to a park, so I put in the GPS. I'm in Eugene, Oregon. I've been all over Oregon, but not Eugene. So I asked for parks, and I followed the directions, and it said make a left here, and I'm like, this doesn't look like a park. It was Parks and Recs for the trucks that do the work for the parks. Whoops. So like, okay, trust spirit. So I'm going to keep driving, and then it gets really crazy. There's like some freeways and then a little loop-de-loop. And something said, you know what, just make a right here, pull over, check your GPS, and look for a park. Well, lo and behold, right in front of us where I went to go make a U-turn was this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful park. So then I parked the truck and stalled it in the parking spot. So we had a really beautiful experience in the park. It was just amazing. And I was thinking of like how beautiful it is, and it reminded me of how beautiful Hawaii is. And then what do I see? A bridge. Someone wrote, it was a little tag, and it shouldn't have been there, but it was actually a Hawaiian name of the river. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, so I'm not going to say it. And then I was like, oh, she's always here. So, okay, now it's really hot. It's 95 degrees. My sister says, let's get something cool. Okay. So I checked something, and there's this little farmer's truck around the corner. Okay, they got smoothies. Yay. So I get there, and she goes, oh my gosh, Jamie, this is really sketchy. And I'm like, no, it's fine, it's not. It's just because she saw a whole bunch of like a kind of what was like abandoned cars, but I think it was just some kind of odd parking lot. And we go to the food truck. While she was ordering some smoothies for us, I went in to go get some produce. There was like a little organic fruit stand. So I come out, and she goes, oh, there's this guy in the truck. His name's Ian, and he's wearing this Aloha shirt. I said Aloha shirt, so I'm thinking, all these beautiful printed shirts. So I was like, that's too funny. So I have to go say hi to Ian and introduce myself. And he comes to the little food truck window, and actually his shirt had the whole chain of all the islands. And it actually said, Kennedy for Hawaii 2024. And then the next day, we made a beautiful trek out to the ocean. And I was really feeling the vibe of like Oregon and Hawaii talking to each other. It was really interesting. And then I had the dog put to me, and we went through this old town. And the first thing I see after all of the like seafood restaurants, I look to my right, and there's Aloha Crystals store, and the owner just locked the door right as we got there. So I had to admire all the crystals from the window. But that was just really, really sweet, and to be amongst like the beautiful pines and the trees, and just a different experience. But I always felt Hawaii here with me, and feeling the ohana and the family. So thank you.
Anything else? Anybody else gonna share? Sure, we do. You know, what's big.
I'm Leah, and Pasha got me remembering something that happened that I felt was quite a miracle recently about geckos. I moved July 1st, and before I moved, the railing on the lanai, we had lots of candles on it. And one day I was sitting having a meal, and I noticed the gecko climbing into one of the rattan holders, candle holder. And I intuitively said to myself, that's female and she's laying eggs. But then I forgot to check. So when I moved, all those candle holders went into tubs along with other things, those plastic totes, right? Moved, and then that was probably 2 months. I'm not sure of the timing. Anyways, I was downsizing my 10 by 20 storage unit down to 5 by 10. So I'm moving totes around, I'm replacing things, and I'm donating, and I'm giving away, and I'm getting things organized. And I open one of the totes, and what jumps out? 2 geckos that were 1 inch long. So in the warmth of the storage locker, they hatched. And I don't know how long they were in that tote. They had no food, no water. So I gently was able to coax them onto each hand and walk them down the cement walkway and the asphalt, and where I didn't want them to try and live there, down to some greenery. And they jumped onto the greenery, and it was covered with water dew from the rain. And I thought, oh good, they have a fighting chance now. But to me, that was a miracle, right? Yay, for geckos.
It's a gecko. Geckos all day, I think.
Yeah.
One more gecko.
Okay.
Oh, aloha, I'm Hamakai. Well, this is a weird thing. I was going to do my laundry yesterday. I wasn't going to share this. It popped into my head, but then I decided, nah, I'm not going to share that. But everybody's doing geckos, so. I have a door and very steep stairs to go down to get to my laundry room. And so I had, the door has a window in it. So I went to the door and I was going to open it, and I looked out, and over to my right on the handrail, there were 5 geckos that I could see, and then I kept looking, and then there were 6, and then there were 10, and then there were 12, and then there were, I don't know, I lost count, and they were all coming to this one little spot on the handrail, and I'm like, what on earth is going on here? We're interrupting a conference. Sorry about that. I gotta go out and do my laundry. So I opened the door, and some of them left, and some of them just stayed right where they were. So I had to do alternative handrail going down my steep stairs with my laundry basket. Very interesting and a new experience.
Yay, geckos. Thank you all for sharing your another gecko story. Now I gotta come in.
Good morning, family.
Good morning.
I'm Chaz. Pasha, did you know that your gecko is a professional, by the way?
No,
Do you know her profession?
I think it's a guy.
Do you know his profession? Retail.
Thank you. Thank you for that. And we'll end on that note, okay? That's wonderful, thank you. Thank you all for sharing your stories. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna talk a little bit about New Thought Center for the new people, and then I'll introduce our presenter today. New Thought Center of Hawaii is a sanctuary for aloha, and it's really for the nourishment, development, and the evolution of each individual's unique spiritual path. So we recognize that in everyone. And the history, a little bit about it, again, for the new people that are here, evolved from the Common Community Church of Religious Science, which was founded in 1971. Fast forward to 1999, where we're here in Kealakekua. And as I understand it, I've been here a year and a half, and almost 2 years now. But the minister who was here, because usually, like when you have a service and it's a religious kind of thing, the pastor who was here, she said, you know what, you guys can minister yourselves. So since then, we've been having people like Kate each Sunday. And so that's where we are today. So, okay, without further ado, let me please introduce our special guest. So we're very honored to have Kate Moody here. And I'll tell you a little bit about her. And then she can make it from there. So, Kate is a composer and pianist. She's a very accomplished musician. And what she's providing for us here today is a musical sanctuary. And she's produced 8 CDs of her work, ranging from solo piano to symphonic works. Her music is inspired by nature and her studies of spiritual philosophy, being attentive to the field of awareness. She's a founder of Musical Sanctuary, which offers contemplative services of musical readings and guided and silent meditations exploring different topics and principles related to spiritual growth and healing. I think we all felt that already. She's going to invite us to open to inner connection and awareness, then work with the energy generated to expand our awareness and in an encompassing experience of simply being. Kate studied music at Sonoma State University and the New England Conservatory and holds Master of Spiritual Studies degrees from Emerson Theological Institute. And one of your admirers says, Moody brings vast musical experience as well as knowledge to her music, making it much more than just pop or background music, while staying accessible and easy to grasp. Emotionally rich and full of grace, the music is soothing and calming yet complex enough to reveal new things each time it's heard. The music expressed here is both deeply personal and universally understandable.
Thank you, Cindy, and aloha, everybody. It's wonderful to be here today. And I'm going to lead you in a guided,
Aloha and mahalo.
Oh, I'm sorry. Third lay minister. Beautiful.
Oh, and this is Dolly. She usually stays in her bed, right? So the kind of meditation that I practice is called Connect and Glow, and you'll find out about it. It's could be about 40 minutes. We'll see how long it lasts, but there'll be a lot of music. Just enjoy yourself, relax, take a nice deep breath, feet on the ground if that's comfortable. Make sure you're comfortable sitting up straight, but you don't have to be like relaxed. We're going to be relaxed today. So gently closing your eyes. Taking a nice deep inhalation and release it with a gentle sigh, allowing a wave of relaxation to wash through you as you exhale. Washing away all it took to get here this morning. Whatever may be waiting for you this afternoon will still be there waiting. You don't have to think about it now. And allow your scalp to relax, your forehead relaxes, your eyes sink back into your head. The back of your head is relaxed. You can move your head around a little bit very gently and loosen up your neck. If you want, you can give yourself a little massage on your jaw, like that, have that relax, your shoulders. Taking a really nice deep breath into your upper chest and feel it opening and expanding. And gently releasing with another sigh. Your mid back is relaxed, your lower back, shoulders, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, thighs are relaxed, knees, calves, feet. Take another nice deep breath, another releasing with a sigh. Now bring your awareness to the bottoms of your feet. Imagine a dot on the bottom of each foot. Bring your awareness to your belly, about an inch below your belly button, and going directly inward. Imagine a dot in the center of your belly. When your attention rises up to the middle of your chest, imagine a dot in the center of your chest. Awareness on the palms of your hands, imagine a dot in the palm of each hand. Bring your awareness to the center of your forehead, going directly inward, imagine a dot in the center of your brain. Now draw a line from the dot in the center of your brain to the dot in the center of your chest. Draw two lines radiating out through each arm to the dots in the palms of your hands. Draw a line from the dot in the center of your chest to the dot in the center of your belly. Two lines radiate out from the dot in the center of your belly to each leg, to the dots on the bottoms of your feet. If you stand back in your mind's eye, you can see that you've connected the dots and created a stick figure inside yourself like a child's drawing. And now imagine that you have a green snap light switch near your hand, and you gently bring up the power, and your inner stick figure begins to glow with a warm, soothing light. And inhaling, you draw more energy into that inner stick figure. It's getting brighter and stronger, the light. And as you exhale, it radiates in all directions. spreading out through your entire energy field. And we're going to be picturing light to help us experience ourselves as energy. Of course, everything is energy. And there's a lot of space full of energy in between all of our cells. So it's easy to let go of tension when we're imagining ourselves as very spacious, very open. The common science says that atoms are like a solar system. With the middle part that I can't remember what it's called right now. Nucleus. And electrons and other things orbiting around. The electrons are energy. And with all of that, there's space, space, space. So why don't we fall through the chair, fall through the earth, fall down to China, fall out the other side if everything's space? Well, there's forces of magnetism, propellant factors. That's not a judgment, it's just whether things are going towards or going away. So now you're going to bring your awareness back to the dots on the bottoms of your feet. Breathe light directly to the dots on the bottoms of your feet that become glowing balls of light. And as you exhale, that light and warmth fills up all the bones and the tendons and the muscles, and it's coming out through the skin. Warm and glowing. And now, on the next exhalation, allow the energy to reach deep down into the earth below your feet. And draw up the energy from the earth. Drawing it up into your feet. Feeling deeply connected with the heartbeat of the earth, the rhythm of the earth. It was mentioned earlier about the seasons. Now the seasons are slowing down a little bit. Give it a little time. For a little harvest of what we've been growing through the summer. Send down a note of gratitude to the earth. Thank you for nurturing us with beauty. Thank you for nourishing us with bounty. And this glowing light is starting to rise up through your ankles, through your calves, through your knees, through your thighs. And we're going to add an energy center at the top of the legs near the perineum, center of life force energy. And inhale even more light directly to this energy center. It's growing stronger and brighter. As you exhale, the light radiates in all directions. Tuning into the joy of committing, perhaps recommitting to embodying spirit here in this time on earth. The joys, the pains, the pleasures. The adventure of inhaling life directly to this energy center. And as you exhale, it's rising up to the energy center in the center of your belly. Inhaling light directly to that energy center, it becomes a glowing ball of light. As you exhale, the light radiates in all directions. It's warming up your sacrum, all the organs in that area of your body, glowing with light. It's a creative center. Often ideas rise up, manifesting through this center. Just tuning in here with more gratitude for the potential creativity and aliveness that is waiting for you here. Taking another deep breath into this belly energy center. And the energy rises up. You're going to add an energy center at the solar plexus about an inch above your belly button. Breathing light into this energy center. It's radiant and glowing. As you exhale, the light radiates in all directions. Softening, relaxing. As you exhale, this is a power center, the power of your personality. Not power over anybody else, just the simple, unique you-ness that you bring to the world, to life, to your life. And just notice if there's any spots here where you might feel a little tension or edginess or hard image. If you do, breathe light directly to that spot and release as you exhale. And take a moment to allow something that you deeply like about yourself and your personality to enter. Something wonderful about you. Just say thanks. Thanks for making me such a delightful person. Now the energy is rising up to the center in the middle of your chest, your heart center. Breathe energy directly to your heart center. Nice deep inhalation. Relaxing and opening as you exhale. Any time of the day or night, anywhere you might be, you can always breathe into your heart center. And as you exhale, allow that heart energy to radiate in all directions. It's coming out in front of your your chest, out between your shoulder blades, down towards your solar plexus in your belly, and up into your throat, filling up your collarbone, under your arms, tuning into the peace that lives here. The care that lives here. Compassion that lives here. The energy is rising up to your throat. We're adding an energy center at the base of your throat. Inhaling light directly to this energy center, and opening and relaxing and radiating as you exhale. Center of communication, it's open and clear, like the beautiful blue sky on the horizon. Tuning into a sense of clarity here. Receptivity, calmness, and the energy is rising up through the roof of the mouth to the energy center in the middle of the brain. Inhaling light directly to this energy center, and as you exhale, the light radiates in all directions. There's a great sense of openness and expansiveness here, and tuning into wisdom, the wisdom that lives in you. This is your mind wisdom. Your knowing. And sometimes the deepest knowing and the wisest knowing is allowing ourselves to not know, to sit in the question, to be receptive to whatever we need to know. And now we're going to inhale light to the crown of the head. You may notice that it's already glowing or sparkling with maybe a piece of light, or all of the above colors. So relaxing and opening that crown of the head. Imagining that you can draw in divine inspiration through the crown of your head. You're going to draw it through the crown of your head to your mind center, and it's located somewhat in the middle of your brain. Drawing to your throat, drawing this divine inspiration to your heart, to your solar plexus, to your belly, to the energy of the life force energy center at the top of your legs. And now bringing your awareness deep below your feet, to the earth below your feet, and drawing up earth energy through the soles of your feet, up to your legs, to the perineum, through the belly, to the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, up to the mind. And now simultaneously drawing from the earth, up from the earth, down from the sky above and simultaneously feeling the beautiful supportive earth energy grounded or fully inhabiting our bodies as we fill with that divine inspiration. The inner stick figure is glowing with light. It's coming out around your skin. And all of this beautiful energy comes flowing out through your arms and out through your hands in a beautiful rainbow of light, signifying your work, your capital W work in the world, bringing your special gifts of embodying spirit, creativity, your unique you-ness, your caring and compassionate and open heart, your clear communication, your wisdom. Breathing into this inner stick figure, filling it with light. Exhaling, it radiates in all directions. And we're just going to do a little humming with your lips closed into your inner stick figure. And we can do it into this specific energy centers, beginning with the bottoms of your feet and working your way up. If there's any place where you feel like you have tension or pain or holding, contraction, you can come directly to that spot. Humming allows more vibrancy and openness. And let's just sit quietly for a moment and enjoy this open, vibrant aliveness. And this is from Krishnamurti. When the mind is no longer seeking, no longer breeding conflict to its wants and cravings, when it is silent with understanding, only then can the immeasurable come into being. And so coming back to your inner stick figure, inhale light into your inner stick figure and allow it to radiate in all directions as you exhale. And just notice how far away from your inner core, how far you feel, how far you can sense the energy radiating from you. And however far that is, see if on the next exhalation you can allow it to just go a little bit farther, your sense, how you're connected with your energy field. Inhaling again on your next inhalation, you're going to allow your radiance voice remain connected with your inner stick figure. Your radiance goes out around the whole room, outside the room, out towards the ocean, up into the sky, up towards the mountains. And on your next inhalation, on your next exhalation, your radiance expands out over the whole state of Hawaii, way down into the ocean, way up into the sky. And inhaling on your next exhalation, your radiance will go all the way out around the earth. Inhaling again, staying connected with your inner stick figure. On your next exhalation, we're going to the solar system. Open and expansive. Now, draw all of that energy back into your inner stick figure. Very bright, very radiant, very warm, very glowing. And then gently allow it to open back up. Out. We're going to the solar system again. Big, open, expansive. If you'd like, you can take a nice deep breath, a nice big sigh. Releasing anything that impedes this openness and this expansiveness. From reason and perception in A Course in Miracles, beyond the body, beyond the sun and stars, past everything you see and yet somehow familiar, is an arc of golden light that stretches as you look into a great and shining circle. And all the circle fills with light before your eyes. The edges of the circle disappear, and what is in it is no longer contained, as all the light expands and covers everything, extending to infinity, forever shining, and with no break or limit anywhere. Within it, everything is joined in perfect continuity, nor is it possible to imagine that anything could be outside, for there is nowhere that the light is not. And now, once again, drawing energy back into your inner stick figure. Letting the energy radiate a comfortable distance from you. And I have a song, my new favorite song that I'm learning and playing everywhere by Michael Gott, called Mirror in the Air. It's like the air around me. It's like the sunlight on my face. I feel the love of God surround me. I am touched by amazing grace. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed is already there. Closer than the sunlight, nearer than the air I breathe in. A simple prayer, thank you. And it's peace to my mind. It is joy. It is joy to my soul. And every night, simple prayer, thank you. And my breath becomes a song that we're singing all along, that is singing everywhere. It is nearer than the air. And I breathe in. I am filled with spirit. It is health to my body. It is peace to my mind. It is joy. It is joy to my soul. And I breathe out. Simple prayer, thank you. And my breath becomes a song that we're singing all along, that we're singing everywhere. It is nearer than the air. It's like the air around me. It's like the sunlight on my face. I feel the love of God surround me. I am filled with amazing grace. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed, it's already here. Closer than the sunlight, nearer than the So in this space of openness, relaxation, peacefulness, and radiance, I'm going to invite us to bring in any prayers into this space of healing and love and compassion. And if you're comfortable, to breathe into your heart and allow your heart to connect with the other hearts in this space. And then allow yourself to sense the heart energy of all beings at this moment that are praying peace, are praying love, are praying healing. And any concern that you have about a person, a place, or thing, a feeling, an idea, a behavior of anybody, of yourself, you can just bring that and release it into this circle, this healing circle of love and light. And once again, drawing the energy in. You can imagine a cocoon of light around yourself. It's not a barrier, it's just a protective filter so that you can remain open and be also safe. But any energy that's come around you is transformed as it comes through this filter. And when you're ready to come back to the room, you can tap your fingers with your thumb and wiggle your feet a little bit. In this state of being, there is no good or bad. There simply is. There's no judgment on ourselves or on anybody. Another passage from A Course in Miracles. To be in the kingdom is merely to focus your full attention on it. Which I think is kind of funny. Merely. That's all, focus my full attention on the kingdom. But it's an aspiration. And that's what, for me, what practice is about. Coming back to the touchstone of being and and practicing regularly helps me notice quicker if I'm leaving the kingdom, going off into tension or any kind of contraction of the energy. And we can practice anytime, anywhere. We can always feel our feet, come back to the heart, with the breath, pause, take a moment. And I want to thank you for your presence today. And may the many blessings you bring to life return to you manyfold. Okay. Thank you, Kate, for that beautiful meditation. Your words and the music. It was just, I think we're all going to float out of here today on a bed of light. I mean, literally, we're light and we're spreading light. So, thank you for
Bringing that through for all of us. There's something a little unusual about today because just bringing us back to the room, and because we do have to get in our cars and drive and everything, but I'm sure we'll take all of this light and love with us when we go. Usually we do a question and we pass around the mic, and today to kind of get us back in the room and get us back in our bodies. And since we are in a musical sanctuary, let's ask the question: if you could come back as a musical instrument, what would you be? I'll start. I would be a piano. I know we're all probably going to say piano now, but let's. If you want to just say a couple of brief words about them.
Aloha. Oops, that was loud. Aloha, I'm Dia, and I would be a violin.
What instrument would you be? You could be you're a musical instrument.
Huh?
If you were a musical instrument, what would you like to be?
Oh, I'd like to be a piano.
Hi, I'm Sol, and I would be a drum. Hi, I'm Teresa, and I would like to be a horn. I like the shape.
I think I would be a cello and Pasha.
Jamie, didgeridoo.
I'm Pomekai, and normally I would say a piano. That was my first love. But right now, I would say ukulele.
Kaimana and Joe.
Oh, we go that way.
I'm Lauren, and I'm lucky to be a piano this life, but I would like to also be a singer, or maybe next life be a singer.
Candy. I would doing cello.
Yes, I would like to be a singer as well.
Hi, I'm Joe. I'm thinking clarinet, little playful.
Good morning. My name is Reagan, and I think today I'm feeling like a banjo.
I'm Jan, and I was piano too, and now I'm ukulele. Manisha Leolani. I would like to be a reed flute that lets the energy of the source of creation come in from the top and out into this world.
Wally marimba.
I would be a cello, and I'm going to say why. Because
Okay.
you get so many good hugs.
All right. Okay, well, thank you again, Kate, for bringing us special sharing your guests. Okay, so we're getting towards the conclusion of the service. I have some announcements for you.
Are you going to do the offering?
Oh, the offering. Announcements first? Or offering? Offering. Okay. And we have a little music maybe to inspire people to keep the lights on literally and figuratively. Whatever you have, if it's financial, if it's good thoughts, whatever you have, we really greatly appreciate it.
This is a song by David Wilcox, Out of the Rose. It's a poem by Happiness. How did the rose ever open? How did the rose ever open its heart and give to this world all of its beauty? How did the rose ever open? How did the rose ever open its heart and give to this world all of its beauty? It felt the encouragement of life. It felt the encouragement. It felt the encouragement of light against its being. Otherwise, we all remain too frightened. Otherwise, we all remain too frightened. It felt the encouragement of life. It felt the encouragement. It felt the encouragement of life against its being. How did the rose ever open?
Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, announcements. These can be found too on our website if you go to youth.hawaii.com, and you can also contribute there or volunteer or whatever. Lots of things going on. Let's see. So we're here on Sundays at 10, and let's see. Next 2 Sundays. On October 6th, we have Alice and Yana presenting Chaos to Coherence, how honeybees lead heaven and earth. And on the 13th, we have Sheila Galen, group hypnosis for powerful positive change. And we also, many of you know, we have the weekly class, the Tai Chi Qigong with Jin and Wang. We also had our potluck today. Yay, it's the end of the month. So, yay. If you're hungry, stick around. Lots of good food and company. There's also the produce giveaway first Sunday of the month next week. Oh gosh, October already. October 6th. We also have crystal bowl meditation, second Sunday of the month. Next one is happening October 15th. We also have special events on the 13th. Sheila Galen is also doing the self-hypnosis workshop from 1:30 on Sunday 13th. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And then she's also got a workshop. Future life purpose. So if you want to go back or forward, come to Sheila. Saturday, October 19th is Love Continuum Workshop, Fire with Maria Mann, and that's from 1 to 5. We also have a Help Wanted here, leader and accompanist. This is, yeah. Colleen, do you want to talk about that at all? The choral workshop.
I have a sign-up sheet. It's anybody that thinks they can sing or wants to. Anybody that thinks they can play or wants to. Anyone that writes poetry and maybe would like to do a poetry reading. We need you. This is to create a group just for November, right before Thanksgiving. and to be in the Interfaith Music Festival, which we have every year, and it's a fundraiser for the food bank. And it's fun for all of us because we get together with the Catholics, the Baptists, the Buddhists, everybody. They graciously let us into their group a number of years ago because the first time we asked to join, they said, no, we don't do weird things like that. We're an interfaith, but we don't do that. And then they changed their minds, and now they love to have us come. So please, if you have any interest at all, what we're going to do is we're going to just have short rehearsal right after service every Sunday until we do it. And it'll be easy peasy. You don't have to make all the rehearsals, but we'd love to have you. So I'm going to pass this around. You guys sign up.
Well, we started one last week, so can I pass the one that we already started?
Okay.
Okay.
Or this one. Either one. I don't care. Just sign up.
And this is a
So
popular,
this is the flyer that goes with it.
We just want to have fun.
Yeah.
it will be fun. And
We need a accompanist and a leader, which could be one person or two people.
I've signed it already. A leader for what? I thought I was the leader.
You're the leader.
Sign up. I thought I was. Sign up.
Well, we just feel like it's the leader.
I know Alicia's already signed. Okay. Some of you said you were wanting to be singers, now you don't have to wait.
no, it's a popular event. It's at a Lutheran church, and it was at Venice the other day, and the lady who's at the desk, she's in the choral society, and then so we always talk about, singing and things. Oh yeah, okay. So, yeah, let's get some singers. Okay. We also are inviting people, if you have an event or you know somebody who is having an issue and they maybe need some prayers, we have a prayer box over there, and you can just sign and you'll be offered. You'll be prayed for. Oh, we also have, you guys probably know, maybe you don't, but we have a library. It's right inside the office door. We've got CDs, great books, go on and browse, sign something out. Yeah, you'll find a lot of great things in there. And yeah, also, did you want to mention too, Kate, your CDs we have? Your samples here on the table.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry.
It's on. Okay. I do have some solo piano CDs, and then I have some download cards, so you can download an MP3 of my orchestral album, The Seeker, which I recorded at Capitol Studios in LA with an A-list orchestra. It was like a highlight of my life. So highly recommended if you like some more music for your collection.
Kate, do you have a recording of what you just did for us? That was amazing.
Oh.
I mean, I know you just sort of channeled it, but do you have that recorded?
I have a little,
We have a recording.
Right, we have a recording.
yeah, oh, you do, yeah.
Yeah, you too.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
I have an album that's just the basic connect the dots and being glow. But like when we go into the working with the energy, like that sympathy being, I have a few things on YouTube. It's kind of a work in progress at this point.
Nice. Keep working.
But if you get on my email list, I'll let you know when there's something new. But you can go and look at me on YouTube.
So more YouTube than Spotify. Like I noticed you have like 8 albums on Spotify, but that's not one of them. It's more of a YouTube.
Well, the Connect and Glow album is on there. So
Okay.
that's the instructions for the basic meditation.
Right.
But where we go beyond that with all the there is one I have on YouTube that is really great, which is called All Heart. That's one of my favorites. So I know that's there.
And just to remind everybody, the website is
kmusic.com.
Good enough. Okay, do we have any other announcements to make this week? Pasha?
Well, this was on last week's, it was on our previous announcements, and it isn't on this week because we have a new childcare person. So now all we need is the children. So if you have children, grandchildren, friends who have children or grandchildren, please encourage them to use the service. And we are asking for the first, this is her second day. She started last week, and it's Mira. And she started by sort of doing an inventory of all our supplies. And then today she's working on kind of organizing them. But yeah, we're ready for the kids. And the first month we're asking people to make a reservation ahead of time just so she knows the name and age of the child, and she can ponder, what would be the most appropriate activity. But then after that, we won't require the reservation anymore. So Mira, and her mom is here too. Thank you, Mom, for getting her here.
Awesome, thank you. Any other announcements? Okay, and I guess we're ready for our closing song. Let's join hands in circle.
Are you playing this song?
Yes.
That's
This is Leah. What's your name? Jan. Jan. Soul.
Yeah, and then so
It's her first time here.
and pretty much in my app. So it works out.